Thank you for your support and for watching avivTarot. This is a general pick-a-card reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Not everything will apply. My readings are meant to be constructive and not destructive. I give readings to empower you. I will be honest in what I see and will not give you false hopes or empty promises in order to keep you happy. I will be compassionate and sensitive to your feelings and will not judge or condemn. Energies are ever-changing. You are still the master of your own destiny. Hi everyone. Thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick-a-card reading. And this pick-a-card reading is kind of interesting because it's suggested by one of the avivs. Okay, they want to know what is going to, like the next month prediction, a June prediction. But instead of a June prediction, I want to make this video timeless. And so whenever you find this video, there is probably a message for you. So instead of it's being specifically for June, it's going to be the next month or the next 30 days, okay, prediction. So it's the next 30 days, what's going to happen, what's your main theme. And I found a really interesting spread online, and you'll see why. I think it's very interesting. So we will talk about that. We'll draw 3 different cards, but there's a specific way of drawing the 3 cards. So we'll do that in each of the readings. And we have 4 different piles, 1, 2, 3, and 4 different piles. If you're familiar with tarot, don't let the image, scare you, and you'll all, like, I guess with today's reading, the cards 2, 3, and 4, if you're familiar with it, you're gonna be like, no, everybody's gonna choose pile number 1, but don't let it interfere with your intuition. Okay, really pick the card that resonate with you the most, because this is not the result of the reading. This is actually the energy you are currently at going into the next month. So this is why pick the card that you feel really, really resonated with, drawn to, because it reflects your current energy. Okay, so this is what it's kind of like your confirmation card, reflecting what you're experiencing right now. Okay, what you're going through right now. So be honest with yourself. Pick the one that you feel drawn to or resonate with, the cards, or you could just use the numbers too if you would like. And timestamps are going to be in the description box below, and also in the message box. If you need more time, you can pause the video. So without further ado, we are going to start with pile number 1. All right, so for pile number 1, let me zoom in. You got the 4 of Wands, okay? The 4 of Wands is a very interesting card because it is all about stability. All of the number 4s talks about stability. So going into the next 30 days, okay, going into the next month, what you are currently feeling right now is actually you feel quite secure, you feel quite happy, you feel celebrated, you feel happy, you feel stable. You want to share, your happiness with other people. You want to celebrate. So there's probably some happy things that's happening for you right now that you feel really great about. You feel really secure. You don't feel like, you're probably not at a really bad situation right now, or experiencing any like super hard things or difficulty. You feel like in fact you feel probably very spring-like or summer-like, despite of the fact that if you are watching this video, it could be winter right now, but you just feel really happy, like you're ready for a new start, you are ready for the next challenge, like you're looking forward into the future, like you can't wait for what's going to happen. Okay, so you're feeling really excited, and you feel either your lifestyle or your life right now is quite secure, or you just feel really secure about yourself. Okay, so now let's take a look at, so what is your main theme for the next 30 days? So your main theme for the next 30 days, and also advices and things you should, attitude that you should use to deal with your theme in the next 30 days. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna shuffle it one last time. Okay. What's pile number 1's main theme for the next 30 days? Okay. All right, this is where it's interesting because we are going to draw a major arcana card. So, major arcana. Look at that. Okay, you got the World card for your major arcana card, and then now we are drawing a court card. Okay, this is the attitude that you should be using for the next month. Oh wow, look at this. Sea Guardian. This is the Knight of Cups. Great energy. And then we're drawing a minor arcana card. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. A minor arcana card is the Five of Pentacles. And this one, for this position, is your action. Okay, action towards like your action advice. Okay, so what kind of action you should take. So now your main theme is the World card. So that like a lot of the things are coming to an end maybe, or it's also about completion. I know when it says coming to an end, it sounds kind of like depressing and sad, but it's actually a good thing because over here, you are going into the month feeling really like, can't wait for the next thing, the new thing to start. So I think you're probably just wrapping up a lot of the stuff at the beginning of the month, okay, at the beginning of the month, and then new things are going to start for you. And also the main thing, I feel like with the World card, look like this is like happy. So everything, if you feel kind of, I don't know if you're feeling stuck or not because you're going into the month or you're currently at a pretty stable, happy place. So I don't feel like you might be going through a lot of like difficulty, but it might seem because it's about stable, right? Things are very stable for you. So maybe you're feeling a little bored. You're feeling a little like you're ready for some action type of thing. So I think the World card, see how this is like jumping up and down. This dog is jumping up and down, ready for something new. So I feel like maybe the main theme for the next 30 days for pile number 1 is finishing things up, right, at the beginning, and then starting a new chapter, a new challenge, going for something new. And also the World card to me is about going out of your comfort zone. So see, you're going in really secure, really stable. It could also sometimes could be a little boring, right? Because you're just doing the same thing over and over again. So you want something that would challenge you, that would like excite you. See how this dog is jumping up and down? You want something that will like excite you. You feel like, oh my God, it's so exciting. I can't wait. You want something to kind of make you feel that way, right? And also the World card is about connections, I feel like, okay, and also like about networking. So maybe you want to go start networking with different types of people, different groups of people. So if you've been always associating with the same group of people, maybe it's time to expand your either it could be your friends or your colleagues or your network, right? You want to expand that so that you can meet a variety of different people, and then it can so it boosts your thinking, so you can think outside of the box. You can think in a more worldly view, right? So you're not kind of seeing things more narrow-mindedly. You can expand it. And the world, I also sometimes feel like it's like the World Wide Web, right? So if you're
it doesn't matter where in the world you are, okay? You can network via the internet or, technology. You can use those and expand your network as far as you can, right? The sky's the limit. So really make use of that. So the main theme for your next 30 days is to find something that is out of your comfort zone, that you feel super excited about, that you actually every day going to bed, can't wait for the next day type of thing. Okay, so because right now it's a little stable, little too the same old, right? So now the kind of attitude that you want to have to going into it is it's the Knight of Cups, right? The Knight of Cups is about it's about offers. So if any opportunities coming in your way, you want to really accept all of the offers coming in. In fact, I think over here you are you're feeling safe and secure and happy, right? So I think this Knight of Cups is kind of you feel good about yourself, you feel pretty confident. And then the Knight is actually about going on an adventure. You need to passionate pursue some kind of a goal, quest. Over here we talked about it, the challenge. You want to take on new challenges that will make you feel good, because it's the page of cup, not the page, the Knight of Cups. The Cups card is always about what your heart feels like. So something that is that you feel good about, something that you intuitively think it's a good thing. So go with whatever your heart tells you that you should be doing, but at the same time, again, go for a challenge instead of staying in your comfort zone. Okay. Also over here with the World card, I think what your target or your main theme for the next 30 days is to find a goal. Find a goal that is maybe you're at the end of what we're talking about earlier, where it's at the end of a cycle, right? At the end of a completion. So you need something new to look forward to. So set a new goal for yourself. But this goal, make sure that is not in your comfort zone. Make sure it's something that you feel excited about. Again, over here, take on challenge. When the opportunity arises, right? Make sure that you feel good about this opportunity, right? Something you feel super excited about instead of something that kind of drags, and or the opportunity is something that you're kind of familiar with. Maybe you want to go outside of your comfort zone. Even if the opportunity comes, it's in your comfort zone, maybe try to think of a way to make it more exciting for yourself, so that you have something to look forward to. See how this card, this dog is looking into the future, right? And then over here is your action, what kind of action you should take. This is the Five of Pentacles. I think you should still feel really grounded because it's a Pentacle card. So you want to make sure that you are still practical, you are still thinking about things. So it's not thinking outside of the box, but it's so out there that it's kind of impossible to do. And also because it is a Pentacle card, so make sure that money-wise, it's something that you can afford. So that you're not taking on something that is a little bit too big of a stretch, financially. Okay, I don't think it's your ability wise. I think your ability is just fine. In fact, you also have a lot of really good people around you. So, gather people together, and instead of maybe with one person to invest in something, it's a little bit difficult because maybe like time wise or maybe like financially, it just doesn't work out. So if you could actually find a group of people that you actually feel like you guys have a same goal, common goal, and also they can, instead of putting like, financial pressure on just one person or on yourself, maybe you could, spread that the risk factor into like several different people, so everybody like can afford it. So even if it fails, it's not gonna be like, oh my god, you're gonna be bankrupt or so broke that you can't even support yourself. But just the amount of money that you can you're okay with losing if it doesn't work out. I know it sounds kind of like negative, but I'm just going from a really practical view. For example, like if it's an investment, right? So if it's an investment, you only want to put the amount of money that you can afford to lose. You always want to have this kind of mentality, like, okay, well, you don't want to go outside of your when it's about money, you don't want to go too far out of your comfort zone. So that's why, like, I think you want to take on a challenge, so something really big, but then financially you want to play it safe a little bit. But ability wise or dream wise, you want to dream big. You want to have a big goal that you can look forward to every day to have the something motivation to propel you to move forward, something that you feel really, really good about, something that maybe even help others about. See over here, action. I think with the Five of Pentacles, it's people who are poor, who are in need of help. I think maybe that's something also that you can look into, helping them, right? So that you become the world, the focus, like to them you are everything, right? You are like their world, their god, because you're just helping them with stuff. So I think maybe charity could also be a theme for you in the next month, in the next 30 days. But if not, then it's something like give a challenge to yourself, okay? Something to challenge yourself a little bit. And but like financially, make it a little not go too much overboard, but dream wise and everything, have a challenge. Okay, so that's what I see for pile number 1, and I hope this helps to give you like something to focus on for the next 30 days. And if you have anything that you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comments section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel under my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. And I do want to add one more thing. I feel like this is more about like expansion, like out of your comfort zone in regards to like business or maybe your spiritual growth or like financially, because I do feel like maybe relationship wise you feel pretty good, because Four of Wands is a really good card for like relationship, and Five of Pentacles is also like relationship wise is everything is good. So I feel like your main theme for the next month is probably more career, money, goal, dreams focused. Okay, so that's just a little thing I want to add, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, so for pile number 2, this is the card that you got, Five of Wands. So right now, I feel like you're probably, because going into the next 30 days, where you are currently at right now, I think you are experiencing a lot of challenges. Unlike pile 1, which everything is like stable, everything is good, happy. I think you're faced with a lot of challenges, a lot of competitions. People might also be like jealous of you, want to bring you down. But I mean, Five of Wands is, unlike Five of Swords, it's a little bit more aggressive. Five of Wands, sometimes it's like competition and stuff like that, but people are not using like quite a mean way. Everybody is following I would say like following rules, but not like no backstabbing. Let me put it that way. People are, are competition, but everybody is not doing things that are kind of like Seven of Swords like, right? Being sneaky, being sly, and trying to like take advantage of other people. This is like playing it fair. So everybody's starting from the same place, competition wise. So you're just like competing with a bunch of people, with a lot of, I feel like maybe you even feel a little stressed out because you don't know how to stand out from the rest of the people because there's so much competition, whether it's business wise or it could be even money wise, financially or spiritually or like relationship wise, right? So you're just you're in a position where there's a lot of like challenges or competition. That's where you're at right now going into the next 30 days. Okay. Or like, it could also be like people preventing you from achieving your thing. So they're like putting in a little bit of an obstacle, like being in your way of like you going after what you wanted. Okay. So now let's take a look at, we're drawing 3 cards. The first card we're going to draw is the Major Arcana card. Okay, that's your main theme for the next 30 days. So the main theme for pile number 2, what is the main theme for pile number 2 in the next 30 days? And then also your attitude and your action, what you need to do, okay, to achieve the main development or theme for your next month. All right, so the first card we're going to draw is a Major Arcana card. This is your main theme, pile number 2's main theme. Strength card. Okay, so that's your main theme. And then the second card we're going to draw is a Court card. Okay. All right, you have the Earth Alpha Male, that's the King of Pentacle. And then the Minor Arcana card, that's your action. Oh wow, 6 of Fire. So that is 6 of Wands. Okay, so this is this card represents your action advice. So how you should go about it. So this is more like your attitude. Okay, so your main theme for the next 30 days is the Strength card, which strength represents patience. Strength also represents, it depends on if it's a Thoth card, it's about lust, right? But if it's the Rider-Waite, it's strength is also about abundance, infinity, right? Having infinite strength, having also the love of the patience of like taming the lion. But in this particular deck, this kind of interesting too, is that there is the little kitty grabbing onto the dog, but the dog is staying like firm, right? Looking somewhere in the horizon or whatever it is, looking out, and there's like the kitty right over here like playing with his tail. So I feel like there's going to be maybe distractions for the next 30 days for you, like tiny little distractions or annoyance. Maybe people trying to persuade you or trying to tell you that you should not do a certain thing that you're thinking about. But for the next 30 days, I feel like it's to regain your strength, prepare yourself for challenges ahead. So if you're thinking about doing some kind of something for the next 30 days, I would say that you probably want to more recuperate and have a plan of action. Because over here, I think right now going into the 30 days is like a lot of competition and you're not standing out, and that's like really frustrating to you. So I almost feel like with the 5 of Wands also is where you're at right now is frustrated. You're just feeling a lot of like a lot of pressure, a lot of people like trying to make you do something stand out or whatever, right? And it's actually better that for the next 30 days, even with these people like around you telling you things, trying to push you towards a certain area or whatever it is, but it's just too much competition right now, and I don't think you're ready to that. You're not ready just yet. So what I'm trying to say is that you have the ability, you have like the strength, you have everything, but the other people, your competition, they are somewhere on the same level as you. So now I think you actually should take the next 30 days to really come up with a plan, or really prepare yourself, or really think what it is that make you different or stand out from the rest of the group, so that you can win, you can rise above the situation, right? So being stoic, having patience, having a lot of passion. So it's having the strength card doesn't mean like, oh, I'm just gonna give up. You still want to push through. You still want to have the stamina, the perseverance, right? But it's just that don't act impetuously yet, because it wouldn't really do you any good. So the next 30 days, the main theme is actually to prepare yourself so that you can make the loudest bang when you do make that action. Because look, over here with your action card is the 6 of Wands, which is the 5 of Wands going on to the next level, which is six of Wands. 6 of Wands, what it is, taking the leadership, and over here we have the attitude, how you should go about this, right? The attitude, and then how you should go about this is the King of Pentacles. All of the Pentacle cards are talking about being grounded, right? Being mindful of expenditures. So you don't want to overspend. You don't want to, I don't even feel like it's overspend like money. It could be money, but overspend your energy fighting people that aren't even worth fighting with. Right? You're just wasting your energy and money and effort on people that maybe aren't that worth your time and effort. So you really want to save all of your time and effort and energy on something that will really propel you forward into this King energy, right? So the Kings is also about mastery of like the element, which this element is the earth element, right? And so you want to make sure you want to master being practical and grounded, staying, having this boundary, and like this, what we're talking about, this right here, being really stoic, unmoved. People can't really sway you, and you really know what you're doing. And so that's why over here we talked about, like over here too, that you should have a plan of action instead of fighting just like anyone, or having a competition, just going into a competition blindly and hoping that you can wing it and win. You should have a plan of action, and then go, step 1, 2, 3, 4, having a really practical approach to getting what you wanted, and then waiting for like the best timing to make that biggest bang. And over here, the action is over here is about leadership. See, even this over here, you want to be a role model to other people. You want other people to look up to you. So you don't want to just do things mindlessly, aimlessly. You want to have a focus. You want, when you going into a competition, going in, you're going to come out as a winner, instead of just like going in and then hoping, oh, I'm just hoping that I'm gonna win, or like I think I have like a 50% chance, or even like, oh, I think 60% I might win, or 70% I might win, and the 30% I'm gonna rely on luck. No, you want to go in fully prepared. If you wanted to go into a battlefield, whether it's in a relationship, you're trying to win someone over, or in business, like you're trying to get a deal or whatever it is, or even like investing in some kind of something, right? Financially. Going in, you're like, this, I am not coming out. I will not ever give up until I actually get to the top, rise to the top. And so, and in order to do that, you have to be fully prepared. I don't think anybody will ever be like 100% prepared, but, or let's put it the other way. I don't think there's always something that will happen, right? So even if you're 120% prepared, there might be some kind of a curveball. So that's why you want to be 200% prepared, 300% prepared, so that anything that's thrown in your way, you will be able to handle it without a problem, and you will win. And where that will make you stand out, this is how you will rise above from your competition, right? Rise above from your competition. So this is, I think, what's the main theme for you, or the advice for you, pile number 2, for the next 30 days. So wait, prepare, so that you can win, you can make the loudest bang from when you do make the action, or when you do, take action. All right, so this is what I see for pile number 2, and I hope this kind of gives you a little bit of advice or what to do. So if you have anything that you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and to my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, so for pile number 3, you are this 2 of Pentacles, okay? So 2 of Pentacles going into the next 30 days. I feel like you're trying to weigh your options right now. Maybe there are a few different options for you. Maybe you're trying to juggle a few things. Not having, or you're trying to find balance between 2 or 3 or maybe 4 things, however many things that you're trying to juggle. So you're trying to find a balance, or you're trying to weigh your options. What is a better option for you? What should you focus on? So you're kind of like maybe confused. You're not sure what it is that is a better choice for you right now, as of this like moment when you're watching this video. So it could be between 2 people, it could be between, well, let's say 2 or more people, right? Or it could also be between like work and personal life, or maybe you're trying to decide on 2 different like investment options, 3 different investment options. So 2 or more choices, you're trying to decide on that, or you're trying to find a balance between 2 or more things, or weighing your options. What is the best thing for you? This is currently where you are at right now. And yeah. All right, so let's take a look at what your main theme will be in the next 30 days, okay? And then also the attitude that you should have to going into the next 30 days, and then the best action that you should take so that you can achieve the main theme for your next 30 days. All right, so we're going to draw 3 different cards. What is pile number 3's main theme for the next 30 days? Also, what kind of action should they take, attitude, etc. What is pile number 3's 30 days going to be like? One more time. All right. Okay, so we're going to draw a major arcana first, and this is your main theme for the next 30 days. It's a strength card again. Oh my god. Okay, you guys saw me, cutting the decks and shuffling. The strength card came out again. Pile number 2 got a strength card as well, but okay. So now let's take a look at, we're trying to draw a court card. This is your attitude, what kind of attitude you should have. Okay, we have the Sky Guardian. This is Knight of Sword. And then now we're drawing a minor arcana card. And that would be Two of Fire. Look at this. You got both two cards, two number twos. Two of Fire is Two of Wands. So that would be your action, what you should do. So this is a very strong indication of wait. Pile number 3. I know you have a lot of options that you're trying to weigh, and maybe some people are like pushing you to make a decision, but I feel like in the next 30 days, it's still not the best time to make a decision yet. Why? Because over here, first of all, we have the Two of Wands, and see, this is it's still about making decisions, the best decision. And then over here, the main theme for the next 30 days is the Strength card, which is about patience, which is about waiting for the best time, right? Having perseverance, abundance coming in. It will come in when at the right time, but you gotta wait, right? You gotta put in the effort and time and all of that. So I think in order, instead of like thinking about, because this is your energy going into the next 30 days, right? So instead of thinking really about like my options, what is it that's best for me, actually I think for the next 30 days is really just to focus on the task at hand. Because I feel like over here, again, I talked about this in the pile number 2, is that people are going to tell you what you should do. This is like, they're going to be like, oh, you know, you should pick this thing. You should pick that thing. Trying to maybe persuade you one thing is better than the other, or like trying to tell you what to do too. But instead of listening to them, okay, with this Strength card right here is being really because the Strength card is a Leo card, right? And so, which is kind of like a king like sun, if you think about it, right? So I think instead of listening to the other people or having the other people persuade you, like choosing one over the other, you should think about it, okay? Because over here we have the best attitude going in, what you should do, how, like all of these cards should be read together anyways. So this is Knight of Swords. The Swords card is about problem solving. It's to solve problems. So instead of thinking kind of stuck, yes, you do need to solve a problem, which is can't decide, right? But the Knight is about pursuing a goal, or being passionate about pursuing a goal. And then the Swords card is also about communication and thinking and analyzing. So I think you should analyze your situation. So the next 30 days, what your attitude or your best course of action is really analyze all of the things. It could be things that you're trying to decide, it could be person that you're trying to decide. Really, I think you should take this time the next 30 days to observe. So instead of hurrying and to make a decision, you should observe. You should observe, think about it. And then over here, which is kind of interesting too, because in this particular deck, this is this dog leaping from one cliff to the other. And then I think eventually you will have to just take a leap of faith. You will have to take a leap of faith because most likely there isn't a better option, right? There isn't a better option. You just have to take a leap of faith and see if you, it's almost like a gamble, right? But over here we have the Two of Wands, the plan of action. See, what happened is also we have the Rose right here, which is like in the fork of road, in the middle of like a fork in the road. There you go, the fork in the road, right? So is it going left or right? I don't know. Maybe I could go through the middle of these two wands and make my own entranceway. You might even come up with a third option. Maybe there is a different way of resolving this problem that you're facing right now. So really observe. I think with this Strength card showing up here, the main theme for you in the next 30 days is observe. Instead of listening to other people, you should listen to yourself, okay? And then eventually you will just have to take a leap of faith on that final option that you finally decided on. But I don't think the next 30 days is a good time to do anything just yet. Even your action card is about waiting. Waiting for the answer to come to you, instead of you jumping into a solution. Right? I really do think so. Whether it's like business or financially, you're doing some kind of an investment, spiritually too, or it could be about relationship. Whatever it is, instead of jumping into conclusion, jumping into a solution impetuously, wait. I know you're going to feel kind of anxious. You want to see the results. You want to just like, I just want to make a decision and just go and do it and forget it, right? And not have to worry about it. But I actually do feel the next 30 days is for you to really analyze everything, to think about things, to have patience. And I think that whichever result or your decision right now that you're trying to decide, right? If it's a person or whoever that doesn't have the patience, they couldn't even give you time to think it through. Maybe they're not the right person that you want to work with or you want to be with. Or, if it's a deal, obviously, if they can't wait, maybe that deal isn't meant for you. There might be a better thing that will come along. Or maybe you'll come up with a third solution, right? A better thing or a better way of doing something. So, I think you want to problem solve. So instead of deciding on the thing, you have to really think maybe what is actually the root of the problem? What is the root of the problem that you want to think about that and resolve the root of the problem instead of the surfacey stuff. So I think that's the main focus for you in the next 30 days, to solve the problem at the root or the cause, the root of the problem. And wait for the best timing. I know it's going to be really hard for you to persevere, keep pushing it, and you just want to jump into conclusion or something like that. But just these cards showing up, I really do feel like the next 30 days is better to plan. It's better to analyze. It's better to observe. It's better to you could do something, but not a major thing. You could do little steps, little things to push things forward, but nothing major just yet. Okay. And that's what I see for pile number 3. There's probably going to be a lot of waiting, a lot of planning. Things might go a little slow for you in the next 30 days. But it's for a better thing to come. You're waiting for that abundance to come, waiting for that big reward to come. Right? So this is what I see for pile number 3, and I hope this helps. Maybe giving you a little bit of a guidance so that, And if you have anything that you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel under my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, last but not least, we have pile number 4. This is 5 of Pentacles. All right, so going into the next 30 days, I think financially you might be struggling a little bit, okay? Financially you're struggling a little bit, but relationship-wise, I think it's not that bad. You have people around you that are very supportive. You have people that you can go to if you need to, you know, rant about something, vent about something. And they'll be like, yeah, I totally understand. And they're like on your side no matter what. I think so where the area of your life that you're struggling a little bit right now is probably, you know, business, career, or financially. Okay. I think spiritually, spiritually, I feel like you're still trying to find a way. Because this is, right, this is the church window, but you're outside of the church window. Like, you don't know how to get in. So you're still trying to find a way to get inside, right? So get into the inner circle. So you're still exploring your options. You're still exploring different things, or maybe different ideas or different ways, right? But there are people, you know, around you that are very supportive. You have a lot of people that, you know, are in the same boat as you, so you're not alone. Relationship wise, again, I think it's quite good right now, the currents going into the next 30 days, but it's just that you're struggling. You guys, maybe both of you are struggling a little bit with career, with financial things. But you know, you find comfort in each other because you're like, oh, I'm not alone, right? So that's what you're currently experiencing right now going into the next 30 days. So now let's take a look at we're going to draw 3 different cards. And the first card we are going to draw is a Major Arcana card, which is about your main theme for the next 30 days. So we are going to take a look at pile number 4's main theme for the next 30 days. Pile number 4's main theme for the next 30 days. And then also your best way to handle this and the best action to take. Okay. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. Whoa. Your card are flying. Okay. So let's see. One more shuffle. Your main theme for the next pile number 4's main theme for the next 30 days. Pile number 4's main theme. Wow, your cards keeps wanting to come out, but I'm doing a different way of drawing cards today, so that's why I'm not taking any of those. So pile number 4's main theme for the next 30 days. Okay. Main theme for the next 30 days. We're drawing a Major Arcana card. High Priestess. Interesting. Okay. And then we're drawing a Court card. This is your attitude. The best attitude that you should have. A Court card. Wow, we have a lot of night energy coming out today. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, and then Minor Arcana card. This is the action that you should take. All right. You have Ace of Swords. Okay. Ace of Sword, the best action that you should take. Okay. All right, so let's go with your main theme for the next 30 days. The High Priestess is about things are still unknown, right, to you. It's also, to me, sometimes the High Priestess card, I do feel like it's about timing too. Still finding the best time, like, because things aren't revealed to you. So when will it reveal to you? At the best time when it should be revealed, right? So this is also about meditating, thinking about things. So the next 30 days, what you should do, especially if this is about spiritual growth, is that you really should meditate and not judge just yet, making any judgment. Accept all of messages coming in. Okay, accepting everything, listen to everything, and don't make any judgment just yet for the next 30 days. And also, especially spiritually, the next 30 days, I feel like you're going to have a heightened intuitive sense. You're going to be in a very receptive mode, because you'll be able to feel a lot of things. You probably won't be able to explain, but you're just going to be like, this is how I feel. I feel like this is what I should do or what you should do, because maybe some people might ask you for your opinion and you're like, I just feel like that's what you should do. So you're going to have a really good intuitive sense for the next 30 days. So you could rely on your intuition a lot for the next 30 days. And also it's just very, very sensitive. Okay. And also you want to observe a lot of things. Observe first, not make any judgment, accept all the messages coming in until intuitively your inner voice tells you that you are ready to take action. You will know when you are ready to take action. So in the beginning of the 30 days, at the beginning of next month, you need to really just be open to everything. Okay, and then your inner voice or your intuition will tell you when you're ready to take action. So at the beginning, you need to observe, just be really in a receptive mode. If it's about other things, right, like business or relationship or like even like investment, spiritual, I think it applies to all of that. Observe, accept, don't say anything, don't judge. Okay, just really see things for what it is, how it is, but don't make any judgment. Throw your judgment aside, and then your intuition will tell you if this person is the good person to be with, to work with, if this is the deal you should take, if this deal you should not take, if this is the work that you should take, not take, everything, right? So, and then over here, that's your main theme. Really observe, wait until the best timing, and that best timing, you'll know. You will receive a message from yourself, because you're being open to accepting messages, and you'll know. So over here, the Earth Guardian, or Knight of Pentacles. So all the Pentacle cards is about grounded and staying practical. And then the Knight is about going on a quest, taking on a challenge, pursuing things that you're passionate for. So you want to pursue what you're passionate about in a very practical, grounded way. So whether if it's that's business, whether it's a relationship, somebody that you're trying to pursue spiritually too. So you want to still stay as grounded as possible and also as practical as possible, because you don't want to overspend on certain, on money or something like that, so to gain what you want it to gain. But still remain passionate, because it is still a knight. But you want to, because the Knight of Pentacle, it is the slowest moving knight, but they're very practical, also very mature, more mature than their age. So you are quite mature for your age, so you know what to do. Use your wisdom. I think this is also about wisdom in the next month, 30 days. I think you're going to gain a lot of wisdom just by observing people, just by sitting outside. You're kind of in, but you're out. And just observe and think and see things. And then over here, the action to take. I think this is about truth, right? The truth of things, or knowledge, message. Again, this is about message. So your action or plan of action, I think I kind of covered all of them, is that when you get that message, that's when you'll take action. You'll have the super clear message, or you'll finally see the truth of something, because you already put your judgment aside. So you'll see things for what it is, what it really is. And that's when you will be able to make the right decision, make the right action. Right? So don't be too impetuous, because this is still, remember to stay grounded. Don't hurry into trying to make a decision on something or trying to make a judgment on something. Really see things for what it is. Find the truth about it. Really be more factual, okay? Instead of putting a lot of emotions into it, make sure you see the facts, right? You weigh both sides. I think, remember over here, going in, you're struggling a little bit financially and in business too, right? So I think relationship is not that bad. But if it's about relationship, still observe this person and all of that. Do they really have the same view? Maybe if it's a relationship, you think they're having the same view. You thought you guys are on the same page, but I think going into the next 30 days, be receptive. Take your judgment aside and really observe for this person for who they are, or the matter. If it's about some things, right? Just really see it for what it is. And then does it match with your own value, with your own truth? And then take action. So that's what I see for your next 30 days. I think you want to observe, and then you want to see things for what it is, what it really is actually, and then go about it. I think it's very, very spiritual. For some reason, because the High Priestess showed up, I think your main theme, it could be very, very spiritually based. But it will affect your other areas of your life, maybe your career, your finance, and also your relationship. But I think the main theme might be more spiritual. Okay? Intuition, developing a sense of being yourself, accepting yourself for who you are too. Right? And be honest with yourself. Is this what I really wanted? Yeah. This is what I get for pile number 4. If this resonated, that's great. If you have anything that you would like to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel under my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.